for social studies today, I want you to go to Epic and read the book Where We Live. I sent you this book on Epic, so it should be in your mailbox whenever you sign into Epic. This book will also read to you, so you can click on the green play button and it will read it out loud. In the book Where We Live, it shares how people affect the environment. The environment is the place we live, and that includes things like the trees and hills, mountains, rivers, lakes, streams, all those different things that we see around us in the place that we live. And people affect their environment in different ways. We build buildings, we have transportation like cars and trains and boats and buses, and we build homes, like we build houses and apartment buildings. And whenever we build these things and whenever we change the environment in these ways, that obviously affects the way that it looks. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but people do have an effect on the environment. And the way that people make decisions, they have to think about the environment, and they have to think about what's available to them, and they have to think about where stuff is whenever they're making those choices. For example, if you live right next to a lake, you know that you can't put a road right in the middle of the lake because there's too much water. You can't put a road there. So you have to adapt around the environment, and you have to think about your environment whenever you're making decisions. I want you to look at the pictures in the book and think about how in the communities you see in the pictures, how did those people affect the environment that they live in? And how did those people have to make choices based on their environment? You do not have to do any seesaw activity. I just want you to read that book on Epic, look at it, think about it, and then you can move on to your next subject.